Redefining quality service. For the year 2015, Field Office Caraga have set another milestone as it embarks on ISO 9001-2008 standard certification. In the year 2018, the FO was once again assessed and was successfully registered against the requirements of ISO 9001-2015. The certification requires a quality management system as a way in which a public sector organization directs and controls its activities in order to satisfy the needs and expectations of the clients it serves. Quality service equals customer satisfaction. This is the equation that defines any ISO standard organization. Field Office Caraga embraces the challenges of scaling up the methods, processes, and procedures to ensure that the clients that we are mandated to serve are provided with necessary services with global quality. The KALAHI CIDSS Community Finance Management System. Previously, all finance databases are maintained in Google Drive-based spreadsheets and often Excel files of each staff. This manual generation of financial data usually results to the following: a lot of spreadsheets and Excel files maintained for each modality at different sources, time-consuming generation of financial reports, inconsistency in data entry, has a lot of room for errors, inflexibility. Finance staff is only limited as the finance data of his or her assigned modality, and greater reliance on paper, especially during retrieval. Thus, the manual procedure for the accounting of community grants and LCC seems to be non-responsive to the demands of the program for immediate need of financial data. With a huge amount that needs to be accounted, RPMO KALAHI CIDSS Finance Unit has seen the need to strengthen community finance management, which could be attained by maintaining a web-based system. Thus, in the year 2016, the KALAHI CIDSS Community Finance Management System was established. The system has the following key features: RFR tracking, inventory and aging of DBs, tracking of LCC delivery, liquidation tracking, auto-generation of DB for the release of funds, notice of fund transfer, regional reports, municipal reports of NFAs, DB transmittals, liquidation database, subsidiary ledger of due from NGO's PO's account and due from LGU's account. The system is not only used to monitor NCDDPs of projects but other modalities as well, such as PAMANA, BUB, CCL, DFAT, Makilahok, and KKB. RFR tracking. The CFM system allows users to electronically acknowledge receipt of the RFRs. Thus, the RFR tracking serves as reference as to the number of RFRs at ACT level, RPMO AA, RPMO SDU, RPMO Engineering, RPMO Finance, Accounting, Budget, and Cash. Users at RPMO SDU, RPMO Engineering, and RPMO Finance may input to the CFM system the RFR findings they noted during the RFR review. CFM system eliminates the long time spent in communicating RFR findings, which often add to the delay of SP implementation. The ACT may refer to the system to get real-time information of the RPMO's findings. When there is no more RFR findings left uncomplied, RPMO Finance prepares the system-generated DV, which automatically assigns a DV number that is directly linked in FO Caraga's another breakthrough, the infamous or Integrated Finance Monitoring System. The CFM system allows the management to identify the number of RFRs that still needs compliance. Users may generate lists of findings per RFR to get information as to the most common findings that may need RPMO or NPMO intervention. The RFR tracking is a tool used by the management to determine the number of pending RFRs that have not reached the cash unit. This helps the RPMO to identify the ACTs that need technical assistance on RFR submission and compliance. Reporting fund utilization and LCC delivery. On the last working day of each month, MFAs are required to submit offline database. Since the CFMS is capable of batch uploading of financial data, the offline database is pre-formatted according to the format acceptable to CFMS. This offline database is submitted to FA2 for review prior to uploading to CFMS. For data security and for a more reliable finance data, uploading of financial information such as DV, LCC delivery, and other transactions is done at RPMO level, not at ACT level. On a monthly basis, MFAs are required to print and submit the following CFM system-generated reports: Status of Sources and Uses of Funds or SSUF per sub-project. Municipal Consolidated Status of Sub-Project Fund Utilization Report or Annex 6. Municipal Consolidated Status of Local Counterpart Contribution or Annex 7. On a monthly basis, the RPMO FA2s print and submit the following CFM system-generated report: Regional Consolidated Status of Sub-Project Fund Utilization Report or Annex 4. Regional Consolidated Status of Local Counterpart Contribution or Annex 5. LCC Database. Liquidation Database. LD Summary and DV Summary.
Reports are system-generated to ensure consistency and high quality of municipal and regional level reports. To increase reliability of reports is very critical for the management to use in the analysis of daily operation and in times of relevant decision-making. To ensure efficiency and time saving, since it minimizes time spent in consolidation. The system allows users to generate different reports in just one click. Ensure availability of all sub-projects' financial information. It serves as a one-stop shop system for all financial data needed as compared to the previous practice where grant releases, utilization, and liquidation of funds for each cycle and for each modality are found in several different sources.
DV Processing. For NCDDP, the CFM system has modules to track the location of the disbursement vouchers. DVs are transmitted and acknowledged using CFMS-generated transmittals. Thus, the RPMO can track the number of DVs at ACT level, RPMO level, and at COA. While for those modalities in which community grants are downloaded at DLGU Trust account, such as Pamana, Makilahok, KKB, and CCL, The CFM system has designed different DV tracking using CFMS generated ACT certification of DV submission. With this, the RPMO can track the number of DVs at BLGU, MLGU counting, and MLGU COA. For purposes of strict monitoring, DVs are grouped per ACT or municipality as to the following: age 0 to 30 days, 31 to 60 days, 61 to 90 days, and more than 90 days. And location for NCDDP at ACT, SRPMO, RPMO, and at COA, while for other modalities at BLGU, MLGU, and MLGU COA. Through this, RPMO can easily identify the number of pending DVs at different levels. ACTs that need technical assistance can be determined, especially those who are having difficulties in DV submission and compliance. Grant liquidation. For CCL, Makilahok, and NCDDP, in which grant funds are regionally managed, a module is designed for the accounting unit to assign journal entry voucher to all community grant disbursements. This will make sure that the RPMO finance reports are consistent with the subsidiary ledger maintained by the accounting unit for the due from NGO's PO's account of NCDDP and due from LGU's account of Makilahok and CCL. For NCDDP, this job number is automatically reflected when generating DV transmittal to COA. For Makilahok, KKB, and Pamana, in which DSWD acts as the source agency on transfers to BLGUs, a module is designed for the RPMO to auto-generate transmittal of BLGU's liquidation reports to NPMO. This will make sure consistency of liquidation in both RPMO and NPMO databases. Refunds. In the case of grant refunds for regionally managed modalities such as NCDDP, Makilahok, CCL, and BUB, a module is designed for the accounting unit to acknowledge refunds first before these refunds can be reflected to MFA's SSUF report. This is the RPMO strategy due to experiences in the past in which there has been a difficulty in identifying to which SP the bank credit memo pertains. This eases the process of tracing SP grant refunds and minimizes the time spent in bank reconciliation, thus ensuring consistency in RPMO's liquidation database and accounting unit's financial reports. Consolidated balances. The CFM system also allows the RPMO finance unit to upload information and physical accomplishment coming from the engineering unit. With this, the system can generate report on both physical and financial accomplishments per sub-project on all modalities. As one of the RPMO strategy, in every regional fiduciary review workshop, the RPMO presents the physical and financial status of all SPs under all modalities generated through the CFM system, together with the status of each SP's RFR processing, fund utilization, fund liquidation, accounts closure, and petty cash final liquidation. Through the CFM system, SPs raising red flags on SPI can easily be identified by the management, and ACTs that need technical assistance are recognized right away. During the activity, issues and concerns are immediately given resolution, and ACT's commitment are gathered. This also serves as reference in the conduct of monthly KC finance meeting, MFA tactic sessions, and regional liquidation workshops to follow up ACT's compliance to the agreements. SPCR cost analysis. In order to ensure that the figures in the finance reports are consistent to the actual costs in the SPCR or sub-project completion report, ACTs are required to print the cost analysis that can be auto-generated through the CFM system. This becomes the basis in the computation of actual amounts of grant and LCC used to complete the sub-project. Scanned documents. Document management. CFM system's capability of storing scanned copies of released RFRs, signed notice of fund transfer, LBP closing certificate, FUR or CDD 110, COA received DB transmittal, BA resolution of SPs that waive last tranched, LGU's JEV of completed sub-projects is very helpful in preventing loss of documents and cutting down search time. It is also an advantage for all ACT staff to have immediate access to information and obtain status from any location. The system received the following recognitions since its implementation. Gawad Kalahi for innovation and breakthrough in CDD management during the 2015 year-end PREW on February 9, 2016. Recognition given for CFMS as an innovative approach resulting in direct benefits to the department. Awarded during the 68th DSWD anniversary celebration on March 14, 2019. Plaque of recognition for winning the first place under the category Best Good Practice Documentation. Awarded during the 2018 Knowledge Management, Productivity Recognition, Innovation and Development for Effectiveness or KM Pride Awards on March 28, 2019. The FO Caraga KC Finance Unit received the following recognition and commendation with the help of CFMS. Certificate of Recognition for having consistent 100% quality financial reports during period January to June 2018. Issued on October 26, 2018 during the National Liquidation Workshop. Memorandum dated July 25, 2019 with the subject Results of CY 2019 Second Quarter Community Financial Reports Review that commends the NPMO Finance Unit for providing accurate, timely, and reliable financial status. Memorandum dated July 11, 2019 with the subject Tracking the Status of Financial Deliverables relative to the loan closing date. The NPMO commends FO Caraga for being compliant of no long overdue balances that pose risks in the future. Memorandum dated August 8, 2019 with subject directed to liquidate due from NGO's PO's account relative to the implementation of KCNCDDP. FO Caraga is one of the FOs commended for having timely and complete liquidation of complete sub-projects. KALAHI CIDSS Community Finance Management System. Financial reporting made easy.